Hello, can everyone hear?
Hi.
Please let me know if the sound is okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Everything sounds good.
Muy bien. How is everyone doing?
Oh my god, someone's asking if you use AI for your voice.
What? No, it's exactly the same voice. It's just that I edit the breathing and all of that. I take those parts out. And yeah, but it's not AI. I do the voiceovers for every single video.
Yeah, she just cleans them a lot.
Yeah. Can hear, but a little low. Okay, I'm going to put the volume to the top. I don't know why it's always so. Yeah. How are you? How am I? Okay, so on Wednesday, I said that I will. I was going to try to finish the video that I was working on, and I really, really tried, and I made it. I
Mm-hmm.
I stayed yesterday until very, very late, probably 4 a.m.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I was
finishing
snoring.
finishing the video. You were sleeping. Um and then today I finished the video, like actually finished the video. And I put the subtitles and what else? I did the today I also did the thumbnail. So it was crazy. I finished literally today and I put the video out. How long does it typically take you to make a video essay? A video essay, it's a minimum, if it's very, very simple, probably 4 days, but it can take a month, depending on the subject. What do you guys think about the guide? I explained a little on Wednesday, but I really wanted to make a guide specifically for people who are not interested in them or people who have these preconceived notions and they are like, wait, you like a boy band or you like K-pop? And I'm like, technically you can say, but it's so much more complicated when it comes to BTS. And that's why I wanted to make that guy specifically for skeptics and haters and fans who listeners of non-pop music, non-K-pop music and all of that. So that was my vision with that guide. And once I guess, I hope once people watch that guide, then they can go and watch the other guys, which are way more complete. Because mine is definitely not complete at all. It's just a 18-minute introduction
Yeah,
video.
it's just the beginning.
Yeah, and the first minute is just me explaining why I'm making this guide for haters.
Yeah.
No, it's not exactly the start of the guide. So
I'm gonna answer to one question that says, "Are you workaholic?" I think you are. Like, you work 24/7 in this channel.
e- yeah, honestly, yeah. I I take so much time just for the channel. And that's what I said on Wednesday that um sometimes it feels like I'm not releasing any videos, but it's because I'm actually working on videos behind the scenes and people don't see it.
Uh huh.
For example, as I was making this guide, I'm already editing another video. Um and I'm already also thinking about the next video. And I already have the thumbnail and everything. So it's nonstop. But I love it. I love making these videos because
Yes.
it's about BTS. So
So it's so much fun.
yeah, so of course I'm going to. I already think about BTS 24/7. So just putting all my thoughts into videos is like, yes, it's still um work, but it's fun.
Yeah. I I think you should answer this question. They're asking, do you do you do your editing for a living or did you teach yourself?
I technically taught myself. I took two editing classes at university, but I learned a little bit, you know, but most of the things I've learned on my own with YouTube tutorials and stuff. But yeah, I took two editing classes, but also they were on another program, not the one that I use. It was like another program, like another system. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
how to say it.
remember when you started using the one that you use currently, you were like, I have no clue where anything is. And
Yeah.
you just started learning the tools one by one, like little
Yeah.
by little. It was crazy.
Why is everyone talking about armchairs? Mm,
I think this is an interesting question, says BTS with the mess. How do you do your research so well? I know it takes a long time, but like, are there specific ways you research to get the best facts?
um, I feel like when it comes to BTS, it's way easier to just um look for the original source, because if BTS says something like on a blog or something, I know they're saying that because I see that on the actual video. But then I read a lot of Billboard, Rolling Stones, what they're saying about BTS and the news and all of that. And of course, Twitter, like a lot of the conversations are from there. But I try to just not stay with that. I try to go to the original source, which is usually, if there's on BTS news, it's going to be on Billboard, you know? So I just go to
And
Billboard.
yeah, and Billboard is such a like trust. Like you can trust that.
Sometimes, I mean, it depends on the writers, because sometimes they are very biased. But I still have to read it. You know,
Yeah.
I still have to. I know it's not recommended for armies. If it's like a negative article, just don't give it attention. Don't click
You
it.
just do it for research
I
purposes.
do it for research purposes, and I usually just try to click it once, take screenshots and everything, and just leave. You know.
And never see it back.
Yeah.
I think this question is also interesting. Are you planning to make more videos analyzing the members' solo albums?
Honestly, not really, because here's the thing with those videos. They were fun at the beginning, but they're also, how do I say this?
Oh, my bad. I thought it was a simple question to
It's not a
ask,
simple question, because
to answer.
my initial intention was to make one analysis video with every single solo BTS album that they were releasing, and then I stopped because first they started releasing back to back, like
There were too
yeah,
many.
there were too many. But even if I do them like months after, it's still so complicated, because it's not just listening to the song and just saying my opinions and all of that. I'm trying to actually not give my opinion. I'm trying to explain the songs with the things that the guys have said about their songs and all of that. So that's a lot of research, because they have a lot of interviews. And that is no problem. Okay, I do that. And then I say, okay, I can interpret it like this and all of that. And just the vibe in the comment section, it's usually, actually, they didn't mean that by this song. So you're wrong. And I'm like,
It's sometimes a little condescending.
yeah. So it's like, at this point, why am I even doing this? It takes me so many hours to research exactly, specifically for those videos, the album analysis. And then I take so much time. It's I'm going to be honest, like it's not the most fun videos for me to make because it's a lot of research. And but I still do them because I like there are albums and all of that. Like I still do them, but it takes me so long, and there's so much research into them. And then I go to the comment section and he's like, actually you got it wrong. And he's like, and then there's another new album, and
It's so hard to keep
it's
up.
so hard to keep up, and I don't know if I'm going to continue making those. But yeah.
Yeah.
So probably I'm going to get back to it at some point, but honestly, I'm not motivated to make those.
Those are not in your top list, right?
No, and also the other thing is that okay, maybe if get the comments and all of that, it's like still a lot of people don't really want to watch those videos.
Oh,
So people don't want to watch them. I get
there are
criticism.
many. There are many.
Yeah,
Many
and it takes
reasons.
me so long. You don't understand. It takes me so long to research for those videos because that is like brand new information. It's not like information that I know about BTS since forever. No, it's brand new songs that I have to analyze, and it's a whole thing. So yeah,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people asking your major
the
because
majors.
you keep mentioning college.
Yeah, journalism.
Yeah, I
Journalism.
think someone asked, "Did you study journalism?" But yeah, the answer is yes.
Yes. Ev-
Someone's sorry.
no, tell me.
Someone's asking like, what advice do you have to anyone trying to make BTS video essays? And I'm not a journalist like you are, but like I think the reason why your video essays are so good is because you're so passionate about it and you write very well. Like you know the structure and how to write properly, you know?
I've gotten better because
Yeah, it's
now,
with time. Everything
yes,
comes with
it's
time.
with time, and because it's with time, I have to say, just even if it's not perfect, just put your videos out there. If yeah, like just pick a subject that you're passionate about,
Yeah.
that you feel like you know more than not the super fan, but more than the average person who is maybe not into that specific subject, and then make a simple video about that. But just do it because
Just put it out there.
yes,
That's the
because
best way to start.
yeah, because the first video I made was not my actual first video. The first video I made was, let me show you. Okay, so videos oldest. Okay, this reacting to BTS for the first time video, which is my first video ever, that's not my actual first video. My actual first video is this second video. I made this video to clickbait because I remember that, and still today, so many people are attracted to the reaction videos, BTS reaction videos. But if I clickbait that, I felt like some people would click on it, like I don't know, click it.
Yeah, it's like it will get people's attention.
Yes, but my actual first video was this BTS versus boy bands coming back, because don't ask me why, but i'm
I
I don't want to say I'm very knowledgeable about boy bands, but I do know a lot.
Yeah, you're very passionate about boy bands. You love boy bands in general as a
Yeah,
concept.
as a concept, because
As a
I
concept,
don't really like
can mention a different example other than
yeah, and
BTS.
I don't really listen to them like that, except for if you count them BTS, but not like, it's complicated, with BTS. And actually, my next video is about that. But I feel like I know more than the average person about boy bands. So that's why I made my first video about BTS versus boy bands coming back, because that was happening. Like boy bands were coming back
Mhm.
when BTS broke into America, literally.
Oh, look how cool! Smoke Sprite. I'm here since your first video.
Oh my God.
And look, Ana Maria. Hi. Thank you for your hard work. That's so nice.
You didn't have to do that. I love your profile picture, Jimin. And
Amazing.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. I don't know what RON is, but thank you.
Yes. Very
That's
much
so
appreciate.
nice. So nice. Thank you so much.
Ana
It's
Maria.
always weird to me when people
Tony.
just want to donate because they like my videos. Like
Yeah, that's so
it's a weird
nice.
thing.
Also I said Ana Maria in the most Hispanic way I could ever say it. I
I
don't know.
mean,
I
it's
don't
Ana
know.
Maria.
I'm assuming they're Hispanic. I don't know. Ana Maria, let us know because
I mean,
we're
I
gonna be
think it's
calling you.
pretty obvious. Like which other country? And I don't know.
Yeah, it's in Spanish, no?
Hmm. But yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cute.
Mm,
Sorry, guys, we're reading the comments. They're a little long for me to read.
Ishmael.
Someone saying BTS with a mess. That's actually hilarious. They said you should make a funny video when you're working on your video essays while playing Seven in the back because you're working 7 days a week, and I can totally see it. Like, because I see it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like every single day. It's so funny.
Eva Stoyanova. Have you read HYH the Notes books? Actually, I haven't. I am afraid of that
Afraid.
entire storyline. I have watched like I think it's Exceleste's videos about the storyline and summaries about the BTS Bangtan universe and all of that. But I just it's so complicated. Someday I'm going to really sit down and read everything and understand everything.
Yeah.
I know the story and because of the guides and everything, but I haven't really by myself read the notebooks and stuff. Why don't you make TikTok and shorts or reels to tease your videos to viewers? Because I feel like I'm not a short content. Like I cannot make short.
Right. You can make it like super dramatic so people will go to your video because let me tell you, like if she starts talking about something, she's gonna go on for forever because you see sometimes like a 20-minute video that has been a conversation for us like 3 hours each video. Like it's crazy. Like we can just go on and on about it.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to make a script for one short TikTok video or like short, and I just can't. I tried to make it about what was it?
Oh my goodness, I remember that you were like, I promise, yeah, this is gonna be such a short video. 8 minutes tops.
No,
No more than that.
it cannot be 8 minutes if it's on TikTok.
Oh no, I thought you meant YouTube. I remember you told me that you were gonna say you always go like this. I feel like I made a 1 hour long video, so now I'm gonna make a 10-minute video. It's gonna be so fast. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be a fun video. It ends up being like a video essay, super deep, life changing.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Yeah, like it's never like you say.
Well, I tried, okay? Because actually, confession, the guide that I made to BTS, that was actually supposed to be like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
And because it's
that was the
supposed
time limit.
yeah, for me, because I was like, this is supposed to be like a short guide, but it cannot be 10 minutes. Like
It cannot.
it's impossible because just think about it. Each BTS member, there's 7 minutes right there because it's 1 minute for each of them. And then 3 minutes for the entire group. It didn't work and it was never going to work. I tried and that's why I didn't like it at first because
Mm.
from 10 minutes I edited to it ended up being 15 minutes and then that was the video that I said on Wednesday that I didn't like it so I just deleted it.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
saw somebody asking that exact question, like, if you ever deleted like your video essays. The answer is yes, thousands of times. Like the amount of times you've done it is crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But it happens.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times, not a lot of times, not thousands of times, okay?
It has happened a lot of
No, but
times.
it's happened like a couple of times. And the guide was actually um one of the deleted videos. So I remade the guide. And I like it now, so I'm fine with it.
I saw Ana Maria saying, I mean, I will watch a 5-hour video made by you. You're like, girl, she can talk. She be talking like that, like five
I
hours.
yes. 10 minutes would have been so frustrating. Yes, because, and this is why I read the comments for the first hour or so, because now I'm already seeing like corrections, like you were wrong about this. I wish you have included this other thing about this member. And he's like, I can't. Like, I can't. It's already too long.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like for people who are not interested in BTS.
But there's so much to say.
There's so much to say. And I know, like, I tried to put some of their personalities here and there, but that was not the focus. And because people who are not interested in BTS don't care about their personalities. Like, that's at least that's my what is it? What's the word? My that's what happened to me when I am talking to someone who is not interested in BTS and I'm trying to explain BTS to them. They don't care if they are friends or family or if they
If
hate
they
each
don't care, they
other.
don't care.
Yeah, if they don't care, they don't care. They care, like, they always say like, "But why do you like that?" And I'm like, because
Yes.
it's more complicated than you think. It's not just
Yeah.
a boy band. It's not just K-pop. It's all of this.
Cause someone's saying, I think the length of the guy was perfect. So that person not into BTS doesn't lose attention. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly like the point of the
That
video.
was my point. And actually, also the other reason why I didn't like my first guide and the one I deleted is because I tried talking fast because I was trying to get to the 10-minute
She was
mark.
rapping.
And I was I was speaking so fast and I have an accent. Like, I know I have an accent and it's not just an accent. I just cannot.
Say some words.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even in my native language, like Spanish, I still cannot speak that fast. And it's like, I
Rapping
imagine
veracity.
me trying to imagine me trying to talk very fast with my thick accent about BTS. Like, it was crazy and I didn't like it. I didn't like
Yeah,
that
it
first
sounded
video.
crazy. It sounded crazy. Rapper veracity.
So I deleted that video and I said, you know what? Forget the time limit. Just what I have is what I'm going to say, but slowly.
Let Bora join the rap line.
They don't want that.
No, she was rapping, but we never said it was good though.
Who said borachita?
Monachita.
Borachita.
That's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm gonna open my candy.
You're eating candy right
I'm gonna
now.
open my candy 1 second.
It's disrespectful.
Bora cipher. Rap Bora.
Stop it. Who is the second person? That's my sister.
Hi everyone.
Bora's sister.
I'm Bora's sister. Just for
The
anyone
person
that
who
didn't know.
said Bora's sister.
Such a
Is,
genius person. Thank you for my new name.
oh, Bora's sister.
Hi Bora. No, I'm Bora's sister. Hi everyone. Bora and Bora's sister. That is so funny.
Lana Soso says, by the way, I really never put the caption on in English. No, in English, my second language. So you're good. Don't worry, your accent just gives the video a personality. Okay, so the thing with the captions is that I understand that some people still understand without the captions, but I would still recommend to please turn the captions on because there are
No.
times when I need to do some corrections. For example,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I say 2016 instead of 2017 or things like that, and I correct that on the subtitles. So, just in case, I would recommend everyone to please still, if you think you can still understand my accent, still please turn on
No,
the
yeah.
captions.
Because even me, like, sometimes I don't understand what word you're saying because English is also my second language.
Mm,
And I know a lot of people, like, also, they are, the English is their second language as well. So it's better if just, like, the subtitles are on.
yes, please
I saw
still.
someone say, is it Bora Uni or Bora Magne? I'm Bora Magne.
No, you.
Me.
Yeah, you're younger.
I'm younger than her, but I'm her older sister in heart.
Yeah, we're basically the same age. What can we do to bring back any
Yeah.
armies who've lost interest? I think I already talked about this on my Just a Thought video. Um, I feel like the majority of armies are interested in content that the guys like interviews and fun stuff, like everything that is positive, like just funny videos and all of that. So when those funny videos like are on trending or have like a lot of views or a lot of attention, I feel like that gets a lot of more engagement and it makes armies more excited, more casual armies more excited. I think that is one strategy. We should think about another strategy as well, but I don't know.
I think how everyone feels about reacting to the new video. Is something you want to do, Veracity?
What do you mean?
Reacting to your new video.
Oh, yes, because I have some
Comments,
comments,
thoughts.
thoughts about the clips that I chose and all of
So
that.
if everyone is on board, can they say yes or let us know?
Should we watch the video?
Let's wait for their answer. I see a lot of yeses. Yes.
Okay, let's watch the
Okay,
video.
let's watch the last Veracity Magazine video.
Yes. And while you're here, please also watch top 15 greatest BTS soundtracks.
No, you're
Because
promoting yourself.
no, because I feel like the ranking stuff, the ranking videos, they're always like they're not that exciting for people to watch, but they're so fun for me to make because I live for a tier list. You know,
Yes, yes, you do.
I love ranking stuff. So, and I also like that video because I love talking about all the movies and series that they have made music for. So please go watch that as well. Anyways, let's watch this. Wait. I didn't even like my own.
You didn't like your own video.
um, the audio. Okay. When you see a group of cute boys who dance, who wear matching outfits, and whose most popular songs are pop, it's logical to categorize them as a boy band for young girls.
Are there any BTS fans here?
You've seen many of those and you know how it goes. So it's easy to assume that yet another boy band is just not for you, especially a K-pop boy band. Just look at their most popular music videos. They look colorful,
It's
nonsensical, and
loading.
just not your
Make it
style.
louder.
But maybe you are curious and you just want to know what's the deal with them. Maybe you don't have the time or the real interest to watch those long introduction videos.
Okay,
So in
guys,
the
we're
hopes that you
trying to
do
make
go
it a
watch
little
all of
bit
that helpful
louder. Give us
content and
1
give them a
second.
real chance, here's a very short introduction video to BTS and their 7 members. This is how I explain BTS to my friends who are not into
You know how to do
them
it.
at all. So this
Not really.
Remember,
Like,
remember, guys, we are just starting this. It's a journey. So we're everything that we're doing is basically new. So let's give
it is
veracity
made specifically
1 second.
wait, where is it? Is it this?
We're moving things. We're
for these
touching.
type of audiences. But first,
I think it's just my video. Like my video is low.
Oh,
Yeah, because I cannot. I hear it already loud.
hmm.
I can't. Okay, so read the subtitles. I can't. I can't. I don't know what else to do.
so here's a
I
one
turned
and only
everything up.
rule. You can question.
How's
but
that?
don't
Is that
assume. To
better?
understand BTS, you need to unlearn a lot of rules from the Western music industry and preconceived notions you have about K-pop. Because you'll see the answer to most of your assumptions about BTS is going to be no, you are completely wrong. So let's start now. BTS is a South Korean male group formed since 2010, officially debuting in 2013. BTS stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan, which can be translated to Bulletproof Boy Scouts in English. Why is the abbreviation for Bulletproof Boy Scouts?
Okay, I wanted to include that. Why is the abbreviation for Bulletproof Boy Scout so weird? Because a lot of things I get is people ask me, what does BTS stand for? And I say Bulletproof Boy Scouts. And they are like, but where's the T? And I'm like I'm like, no, it's the B and the BTS, it's from their Korean name.
Uh-huh.
And they always get so confused. And it's like, I'm trying to explain. So that's why I put this like from the first.
It was something that it was
Yes.
always in your mind that you needed to clarify.
Yes, it's so important to me. BTS is not a bad these are not bad initials. It's not from Bulletproof Boy Scouts. It's from
Bangtan
Bangtan Sonyeondan. Yeah.
Sounds so weird because BTS does not stand for the translation in English, so stop looking for the B, T, and S in this name. To avoid
Exactly.
this confusion, BTS started using Beyond the Scene as an alternative name in
And
English.
I know that's the reason. Like I know BTS had their entire rebranding with the logo and stuff. I think in 2017 when they entered the American market. But I like Beyond the Scene. It's a good name, but it's Bangtan Sonyeondan. Like
Yes, yes.
in my heart is Bangtan Sonyeondan, and actually for BTS as well, because since they did that rebranding in 2017, I have not seen the guys say Beyond the Scene.
Yeah.
They always say Bangtan Sonyeondan. So yes, it's Beyond the Scene as well for people who are confused, because they get that a lot. Like where is that? Where does the T comes from? Like Bulletproof Boy Scouts, where's the T? You know, like.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So I decided to explain that.
English, but BTS really has always stood for Bangtan Sonyeondan. BTS is composed of 7 members, 3 rappers, 4 singers. Why are there so many members?
Every single person has asked this. Why are there so many members? Like
Yeah.
watch any reaction that from people who have no idea about K-pop.
Oh my goodness, there's so many of them.
Yes.
Stop.
And it's like, and you know what? I'm going to say something maybe controversial, but every single person in the comments are always like, wait, you think 7 is a lot? Wait until you see this other group. And it's like,
And it's
it
like,
does-
that's not the point.
that's not the point. 7 is still a lot compared to Western boy bands. It's still a lot. And Western girl groups is still.
yeah.
It's still a lot.
For what Western people are used to
Yes.
see.
Yes. However, for BTS, it's actually not a lot. It's perfect because three rappers, they can do so much stuff, but they also need singers. And four singers, and each of them has such a very different type of voice.
And even the rappers rap in such a different way.
Yes. So seven is perfect. And also, I think seven is perfect because it's not six and someone is always like hidden. And even when they try to not make the member hidden in a six-member lineup, it still looks weird. It still looks weird. It needs to be someone in the center, and then But yeah, for me, seven is perfect, and that's what I try to explain here. The K-pop industry is inspired by the J-pop industry, in which music labels prepare hundreds of trainees. Mean said, there are so many members. I'm like, so literally, like
Yeah,
I'm the
someone said
same.
like,
I'm
I
like,
just
who
say, why not?
cares? Yeah, why?
Why not? Why not seven?
Seven, lucky number. Literally, like seven is perfect, and seven looks good in my opinion. Like visually, I'm I'm a visual person as well. You know this. Like I'm obsessed with how a group looks visually.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Like the heights and all of that. I like when a group looks like a group. And I feel like BTS looks perfect as seven. Seven is a great number for a group like this. To debut in a group. In these industries, 6, 7, 8, 9, or more members are not uncommon. Just try reducing a lineup of hundreds of trainees with a lot of potential into a small number. 7 especially, I would say, is the best number of members a group like BTS can have. Because for choreographies, odd numbers look better. This goes so fast. This image goes so fast, but I worked so hard on this because these are a lot of pictures, and I did the lines for each of the members and also for this group. You see how, you know what I'm trying to say? Like this person goes in the middle, the green one, and then the yellow ones, and then the orange ones, and there's always a person who is ruining the lineup. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Like visually, seven looks better.
It looks more comfortable.
Yes.
It looks like, it looks right.
Yes. And that's why Western groups, they usually have 5 members because 5 is also a good number. But I feel like with 7, they can do a lot more than with 5. When in terms of choreography, and also when it comes to BTS, and only BTS really, the artistic side. There's so many type of voices, the rappers and the vocalists and all that stuff. Better than even numbers. With 3 and 5 members, stability and dance figures are harder. And 9 or Sen says it looks kind of out of place in my opinion. Yes, I'm
so sorry.
Bless you. I do think the same. And I explain here that 9 or more members can look too crowded.
And Angie says 5 is basic, period. Period.
I mean, it kind of is. Every single Western group from the 90s.
It's
I mean,
right.
literally. Can look too crowded. And from the 2010s as well. Perfect. So if BTS were created in the K-pop industry, they are K-pop, right? It's complicated. K-pop is not a music genre, so it's not just pop in Korean. K-pop is... Wait, someone says Nikki 4 and 00. Creating a window is a choreo term, and odd can create better windows. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know anything about dance or choreographies. I don't know anything. You know more because you're a dancer.
Yeah, I used to be, but like you just see whatever is more comfortable for your eye.
Yes, because I feel like I'm talking to mainstream audiences who are not necessarily into like choreographies and dance and all that stuff. But I
So basically, this person said what you were trying to say, but like in the proper way to say it.
Yes, yes, that person is correct. Thank you. Okay, let's go back. Complicated. K-pop were created in the K-pop industry. Okay, so I doubted if I should have included if BTS is K-pop, right? Because I feel like a lot of armies is still in this chat as well. Probably they would be like, but BTS in the end they are K-pop because they say they are. And I'm like, of course they are because they were born in that and they are proud of that. But also it's way more complicated than that. Like, I'm sorry, it is. It's not that's what I explain. That's what I explain in this section. That
Yeah.
I finished this section by saying it's still a debate because yes, BTS say that they are K-pop because it's the integrated content. They have it. They were born in the K-pop industry and they have the integrated content and all of that. But
It's way more beyond that.
it's beyond that. They didn't do K-pop strategies to become a famous group. They didn't follow the K-pop rules and any of that.
Exactly.
Really.
Someone saying that they broke out of it.
Literally from their debut to today, like they do everything so differently that now like people are blaming them because they are ruining K-pop, but it's like it's not their fault that they have found different ways of doing their music and all of that, that now everyone is copying them. So yeah, like that's why I decided to still put this section because I feel like it's necessary. Not everyone likes K-pop and people have these preconceived notions about K-pop, and most of the times they are true. Like it is manufactured and it's not really their music. Like that is true, but BTS is different. And of course it's not just BTS. There are so many K-pop groups that are different, but I feel like it's important for me in this BTS guide to explain that. Yeah. So it's complicated. It's my point. What happened? They are K-pop, right? It's complicated. K-pop is not a music genre, so it's not just pop in Korean. K-pop is a music industry that produces integrated content. BTS were discovered, went through auditions, and were trained for months or years under a K-pop label. But their unique circumstances allow them, inspire them, or force them to grow beyond this industry very quickly. Like the Western music industry, the K-pop industry has been ruled by 3 labels. Below them, there's medium labels, and below them, there's the labels that do not have the resources to properly debut or promote their groups. BTS's label was close to bankruptcy when they started training them, and once they debuted, they didn't have the resources or connections for promotion opportunities. So BTS had to perform when other groups canceled. I feel like that is important to point out that they didn't have the resources because when every other group that did have the resources and then still today have the resources to promote, they do it safely, like in the typical way. They go to Korean music shows, K-pop music shows. They do this and they do that. Like there's like almost a list of what you're supposed to do as one of the top companies debuting a group. However, when you're not, you're going to find creative ways of doing those things, of promoting yourself as a group. And that is so important. And that's one of the reasons why BTS did not follow the typical K-pop path. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like most people understand why what I was trying to say. But still, like some people are very sensitive with that subject. Like BTS are K-pop because they say they are, and it's like, sure, they are. They do integrated content that is part of K-pop, and they perform on K-pop shows and all of that, and they are proud of that, and I love them for that. But they chose another path. Maybe they didn't choose it. Maybe they were forced into it because they didn't have the resources. But they were creative since the very beginning, and today they are still so creative with their promotion strategies and their music. Like it's so different from K-pop.
Look at the Hi Seda Caballero.
Oh, I saw it.
You see it?
Yes, I see it. Thank you so much. I don't know again what that is, our year is, but still, thank you so much.
I think
What is
it's
sorry, I know this is out of topic, and I don't expect you to answer this now or even ever if you don't feel comfortable. But what country are you from? I've said it many, many times. I'm from Peru. Oh, Peru. It's the correct way of saying it because
Yeah.
everyone says Peru. But yeah, I'm from Argentina, and your English accent in the videos always reminded me of mine. Well, that's nice.
yeah, Hispanic accent. We're
all
always gonna have
our
it. Yes.
Hispanic accent.
That's super nice, Seda.
Yeah.
No, Saida. Let me say in Spanish. Saida Caballero. Super cool.
That's a cool name.
Saida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
We're in Peru, the capital. I feel like the majority of people live in the
Oh,
capital.
me too. Someone saying me too. I see Colombia. Party in Peru. It's crazy. I see Poland. That's so nice.
I've been saying Peru wrong. I mean,
No, you've been saying it in English,
English.
but we say it in Spanish, of course.
yes. But actually, so many people think that the English translation for Colombia, it's Colombia
Oh,
with
no,
a
no,
with a
no.
U,
It's
like,
Colombia.
it's still with an O. Like you still have to say Colombia.
France and Spain, Japan. That's crazy. Chile, Brazil, Germany. Oh my God, I see a lot of people from Germany.
Georgia, the country.
Country of Georgia.
That's cool.
I did an internship in Lima. I was living in Barranco. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, let's back to the video.
Yeah, let's
Oh
get
my
back.
goodness, everyone's from around the world. Portugal, Jamaica. That's crazy.
Barranco.
Philippines.
Anyways, let's get back.
Okay, let's get back. To it.
Yeah.
So crazy.
BTS had to accept being mocked by bigger groups because that was the way it was. While other groups worked with famous songwriters and producers, BTS's label had to find a strong singer-songwriters from the very beginning. And that's why signing rappers who write their raps and who were already in the underground hip-hop scene was these K-pop labels.
I really want to answer a comment by Twitter TWIRXC. Hi, your new video is amazing as always, but I'm a little bit sad that you not mention Hosok as a Hosok. As a Hosok.
You know, mention Hosok as a Hosok. Because he is one Hosok.
Yeah, as a songwriter / composer. So I understand that, and there are so many ways of portraying BTS, and not just portraying, like describing the BTS members. However, just think about what I was trying to do with the video, which is give an introduction to people who put labels on them. So I said, okay, let's put a label for each of them.
Mm-hmm.
And
you had to choose.
I had to choose.
Yeah.
And I know that there's so much more to each of them. Like Namjoon is not just a poet, which is amazing, but he's not just a poet.
He's way more.
He's a performer. Like there's so many other things for each of them. So for J-Hope, is like, of course, he's way more than just a street dancer, like a dancer. It's way more than just that. And it's not just his performances are not all about dance. There's the rap element, like it's so dynamic. It's one of the most dynamic rap performances I've seen from him.
Yeah.
But in the end, I'm doing what most people do, which is give them a label and stick to it. And then I'm like, but then forget about everything I've just said, which is, we're going to get to that part of the video, but I really wanted to do that because every single person that doesn't like BTS puts labels on them. And he's like, but aren't they this and aren't they this and aren't they this? And I'm like, yes and no, yes and no. Like, yes, J-Hope is a street dancer, but it's way more than that. Like, he's so much more than that. But they give them labels. Like, that is the reality. That's how their minds work. So I'm giving them a label and then I'm breaking that label because then I explain that he made an entire album with performances with no choreographies.
Exactly.
Literally. And
exactly.
of course, I just had to have I chose one sentence to break the label for each of them, but there's so much more to them. Like all of them
agree.
compose and they have their own styles.
And I think this video is exactly the process of a new baby, like a baby army. I remember being a baby army when I just started, and in my head I had labels for all of them.
Like
and
me
then
too.
I broke it, just exactly like how the video is done.
Yes. So I also find it frustrating, but this video it's for haters. Like it's for haters and it's for skeptics, and that's why I spoke to them in their language, like in their minds, how their minds work, you know.
Yeah. Before mentioning microcosmos, that's always
Oh
been
my
here.
God.
Give me 1 second.
I
I'll say something
always
really
see
quick.
microcosmos.
Someone keeps asking why your videos don't have subtitles in Spanish, and which I understand why the question. However, it's a lot of work.
Yes,
And
I used to make them, but then it was like, if I'm going to make,
every single video
yes,
like that is gonna be a little bit more difficult, maybe with a little bit more time. So
yes,
let's give it time.
and also so many people say I can translate your videos in this language, in this other language, but I still have to put them up. And I know it's way easier than me doing all the work, but
Exactly.
it's still work.
It's still a lot of work.
Yes, because I still have to collect the translations and then sync them, and I don't know how to do that. And I know that there are like websites for you guys to do that, but I don't know how
Well, we're
how,
gonna figure it out. if
I'm
it's
going to
something
figure it out
important.
someday, but honestly, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it hasn't been
Yes.
like that, is because we don't know how it works.
Yeah.
So back to microcosmos. Thank you so much.
You're always so nice. Like,
You're always so
I
nice.
recognize you from the comments.
I recognize
I
them
recognize
too.
a lot of people from the comments, actually.
Yes, but
Because they're
Microcosmo has
always
been
here.
here in the last live, and
I remember.
they'll be here today too, and always interacting, always with the comments, like pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. John Reeves. Oh my God. What do you mean who? John Reeves. First, hello. Hope you're
Hi.
doing nice. This is my sister, by the way.
I'm so sorry. I'm very bad with names. Probably I do know you. My sister's gonna let me know. But like, I'm very bad
You
with
don't really
names.
watch like reaction channels, but he's like a reaction channel, and he also has a band, and it's
That's so cool. I
yeah.
think you've talked to me about him.
yeah, it's
That's
pretty,
so
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
Hi, John. I'm really sorry. I'm really.
Tanisha says, how many people are part of the Veracity magazine team? One, and that's me.
And that's her.
Yeah.
I'm just a person
She's just here to
talk with her.
because
We talk about the
I cannot
things.
talk like on my own. I always like
She will go crazy.
for all my videos. I talk to her. Like, I don't just make the videos. Like, first I talk to her about the subjects, what she thinks about the topics and all of that, and then I make the videos. So she is part
Yes.
of the channel as well, indirectly.
Indirectly, some of my opinions are in some of your scripts, and it's crazy because then I watch the video and I'm like, wait a second, I said that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I was the one who pushed Borasir Magazine to actually create a YouTube channel. So
Yeah, thank you.
yes.
John Reeves, please do more lives like this. I'm going to I think every Friday, right?
I think every Friday sounds good. I think
Yeah.
in the first live we did, everyone agreed on Friday that was a good like day for everybody. So that's the plan for now.
Yes. ¿Han pensado en hacer streams en Twitch? No, porque no sé cómo funciona Twitch.
No sabemos cómo funciona Twitch porque es una plataforma muy difícil, así que por el momento va a ser solo en YouTube.
Yeah. What other social media do you have? I'm only really I only have like the YouTube channel because I'm not active on any other social media. It's the channel is already too complicated. Like, it's just me, like I've said. So
It's just veracity, like everything, absolutely everything. The
Like,
script, the recording
yeah.
of the audio, the editing, the what's it called?
graphics,
The
thumbnails.
graphics, the thumbnails,
Yeah.
absolutely everything. It's her.
Yes.
And no, she's not going back to Twitter for a minute.
Yeah. For now, I'm not going back to Twitter. It's just too messy, and for now, I'm going to stay on YouTube and talk to you guys here, and also like on the comment section stuff.
I see Abigail Rivas saying that is cool. You have someone to talk to. I'm assuming someone to talk to about BTS. I think that was her plan all along because she became
Yeah.
an army and then she slowly made me become an army, and we both became army. So we get to do all this stuff together. Like we talk about BTS together, and we go to the concert together. We've only went to two, so
But still, like
but still, like we have
we go to the
somebody.
movies together.
Oh, we
and
went to
we
the
listen to
movies.
BTS together.
We get the merch together.
Yeah, and we do also puzzles of BTS together.
Yeah, we just got a puzzle for a BT21 puzzle. It was really cute.
Yeah. When do you guys become army? I became an army during the Boy with Love era, so 2019. And my
That's
sister,
Boracity.
yeah.
And Bora's sister, I became an army by Dynamite. Dynamite was my first comeback.
Yeah, so 2020.
So 2020, and my sister, basically, she was the one that put me into BTS. Someone says that I got my mom into BTS too. Period.
That's
As you
exciting.
should.
I'm afraid that BTS is too complicated for my mom. So
No, my mom, listen, our
She-
mom just like, she doesn't care.
and she's a Latina mom. Like she listens to completely different music. Like
Yeah, to Hispanic music.
yeah.
And yeah, so this is why like Hispanic artists need to collab with BTS.
That's what I said
It's
in
not-
my
in the first
prediction.
Oh, in one of your predictions, I remember.
In my video about predictions for their comeback, I mentioned that I wanted BTS to collab with a Latin artist, but I think it's not it's not that realistic, but I still have hope.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter if it's realistic or not. It's gonna happen. That's it.
Can you tease us some of the future video essays you're working? Wait, where's the comment? You're working on or you want to work on in the near future. The video that I'm working on right now, I already have the script. I'm doing the voiceover, and I have basically like a lot already. It's a video about BTS and kind of a comparison of BTS with the boy bands and girl groups as well from the 90s, and also a comparison with the boy bands from the 2010s. So that wave of One Direction, Fifth Harmony, Little Mix, Emblem 3, JLS, well, not JLS as well, but Union J, like all of those One Direction era of boy bands. And another comparison with the way K-pop groups are being promoted in the 2020s. And of course, BTS is like I put BTS as an example of how to do it correctly and what went wrong during the 2010s and what is going wrong during the 2020s with K-pop groups.
Yeah, it's
That's
a very
basically
interesting
the next-
video. It's
yeah.
a very interesting idea.
Yeah. And after that, it's going to be the I think it's going to be the reading your comments, reading your unpopular opinions. That is on my unpopular opinions video. But maybe we're going to read them first here on a live. But I don't know when.
Nice. I think we should get back to the video.
Yes. That's the video I'm working on next. Okay, let's go back to my guide. Usual first great decision. So yes, BTS were born in the K-pop industry, but they had to find many non-K-pop alternatives because they were simply not welcomed. Not by the industry, neither by other K-pop groups. These unconventional choices in K-pop, like the use of social media, SoundCloud, and presenting as more relatable, eventually made them very popular internationally with non-K-pop audiences.
Hey, sorry for interrupting.
Oh, come on.
Isn't that annoying? What
An ad. But okay. BTS and celebrate them as theirs after BTS already went beyond their niche world.
The first and the biggest.
You know, wait. This is 1 After second of the BTS video. opened- This graphic, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, this graphic is literally
1 second in the actual video, it took me hours because it took me probably, I'm not even joking. I'm saying this super honestly. It probably took me an entire day.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
I swear. And it's 1 second.
It's because you go crazy with this type of stuff. You just do well.
And look at the little yes, and celebrate
Animation.
Look at it.
BTS.
Wait, see? One entire day
No.
making that stupid graphic. It wasn't. I swear. Now that I'm remembering, it was an entire day. Like
No.
I woke up, I started working on this graphic, and then
you went to sleep because it was nighttime already.
of course I took breaks. Like I went out and walked the dog and ate lunch
lunch.
and all of that.
Uh-huh.
But still, like it was the entire day working on this 1 second clip.
No, because
Were the purple shades not shading right? No. Let me explain. Let me explain why.
exactly my point.
Yes.
Exactly
It's
my
not
point.
it's not that it was a complicated graphic to make. It's an easy graphic to make. The problem was the information, because you see the what's it called? The percentages and the numbers and all of
I
that.
have to make it so aesthetic. It's so hard for me to see it.
I made that on purpose because
Ow.
I don't want you to read the other groups. I don't want you to read the other K-pop groups. I want people to read BTS and then K-pop, like the others. So it's not just about that. It's about when you do
my
graphics like this,
goodness.
listen to me. The percentages have to be exactly right, because when you write one and then you do the other one and it doesn't complete 100%, it changes. So that is one thing. Then the other thing is that
Oh, there's more.
yes, because
You see how she is. Now everyone can see how you
listen
are.
to me. It was very complicated because I had to basically guess a little who can be the top groups, because there are graphics already, but they are usually from 2020 and 2023. And 2024 has changed a lot because BTS have become like solo artists on Spotify. So they add to BTS's number. So I have to add them by myself to this number and then put it here. And then the graphics from 2022 and 2023, they have like other K-pop groups. For example, I'm going to say, yeah, they have EXO, and EXO is not here anymore because those are already outdated, because BTS as solo artists, they pushed them down. So they are not like the biggest anymore. So
Right.
the graphics that are already out there, they are outdated and they are from a year ago. So I had to guess a little who can be like
Yes,
the
a little,
biggest,
and then research it, and
Yes.
then get the number. It
Yes.
was crazy.
and then
Like,
put them on like percentages. And it took me the entire day.
no, because you have not seen her do math. That one. No, because it's so hard for us just to split a bill. Imagine this type of math for her. No, I understand why that took a day. But let's go to. I'm sorry to call you about it. Let's go to Monica. You see the message?
Oh, there's a message.
She's saying hello from Vegas. Vegas. I am a Mexican mom, and my daughter got me into BTS after their concert here in 2022, and I loved it. Actually, we were there.
We
were
went to the-
there.
to
I don't know
Vegas
what day you got, Monica, but we were to the 2022 Las Vegas concert.
Yes.
I feel it opened a whole new world for me at my age of 48.
You're young.
And slaying all the way. and it had made me so happy. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Thank you.
so much. That is so nice of you. And I love when Latina moms become like armies.
Yes.
It's so nice. Like I remember
Yeah, the concert?
yes,
The concert was so great. It was
and there were so many moms there
Yeah.
without children.
yeah. because we do not live in Las Vegas. We live
Of
in
course.
a different state, so we had to fly to the Las Vegas, and we saw so many moms in the airplane talking
Yeah.
about BTS. Like basically, the whole airplane was armies.
Yes.
Was packed with armies. So we got there, and it was a really cool experience.
Yes. So yeah. Yeah, I remember the concert. It
concert was
so
great.
good.
I remember we were a little cray, and we went super early. I think we stayed there since 10 a.m. in the morning,
Yes.
and we left at 1.
I think so. But I mean, it was worth it because there were so many. Was anyone in the Las Vegas concert?
Yes, I've seen a few.
Okay. There were so many like stands of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I did my line and I got my BTS Samsung poster, and there were so many other things like merch and all of that. It was so fun.
It was so much fun, and we also got a lot of freebies
Yes.
from so many people. Like
Yeah.
everyone was super nice. It was
Yes.
genuinely like a great experience, and the fashion was there. Like
Yes.
everyone was so like,
Also, petition for next concert, please more freebies that are food because
my goodness,
Remember?
it was great. Yeah, one girl
Yes.
came up to us and she gave us macaroons. I don't know how to say it, guys. Macaroons.
Yes.
You know,
and
the-
they were
the
purple.
dessert.
And they were purple.
And they were purple,
And
and,
it was-
no, like it was
It
really
was
good.
amazing.
The
But
whole
yeah.
experience, it was great, and I think we still have the tickets and everything. Like it was super cool.
Of course, it was historic. Borahagas.
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 Literally, the whole city was purple.
Yeah, and every taxi they will be like, "Where you're going to the concert, remember."
Yeah. Every taxi that we took, it was
Because
like you're going to
remember
a
that there
concert.
were also like a pop-up not store. It was
Yes.
like an event. I don't remember, but we went to like a separate event, a BTS event, and it was so much fun.
Yes, it was awesome. Thank you
Yes.
so much, Monica, for bringing that up. Like such great memories.
Yeah.
Probably we were there. Like we were in the same day.
You were close to them. Listen,
Listen.
this is going to sound crazy, but I bought the tickets and I didn't know which. Like, of course, I tried to go to the best seats I could get, but I didn't exactly know which kind of sound check I got because I got sound check, but I didn't know if we got the gold one or like the platinum.
I think
one.
it was like the silver one.
I don't even remember. Like I was confused which kind of ticket we got. I knew like it was like close to the stage, but I didn't remember. I didn't know which kind of.
So it was a surprise. What she's trying to say is that it was a surprise
Yes.
for both of us when we were there because we remember looking at the ticket, looking at each other, and be like, "What the fuck? Like,
Yes, and
what are we gonna do?"
I showed the person who was like doing the ticket thing, and they said like, "Oh yeah, like sound check at 4, I think."
Yeah, 4 p.m.
And I'm like, wait.
What do you mean 4 p.m.? That's crazy. No, because we thought it was gonna be like
I thought it was kind of like a VIP section, but not really. I thought we were not going to be at the sound check.
Me
It was
too.
a surprise.
It was a surprise for us because getting the tickets was so fast. You guys don't understand. We were
I mean, they understand. If
yes, you guys understand how it is to get tickets for them. Like it was crazy. So we were rushing and we got the tickets or whatever, and it was like done. We got them, we bought them, and then we didn't know what we got. Like we didn't remember what we got because it was such a rush. Then at the concert, we were like, okay, we were just going with the flow. They started like yelling, it's for 4 p.m. Like they can start going. We did the line and go inside and we did actually see the sound check, and it was so good. Like I remember, I have the
Yeah.
videos and
And
everything. It was so great.
Remember which seats we got? Literally the last
row
yes.
of the
Sound check.
Sound check.
Yeah, the
sound check
last
bar.
row. So
It was luck. It was luck because I just clicked on anything and hope for the best. That's what I
Yes.
did.
Yes, exactly.
Hunger Games, everyone is saying. Yes, good luck, everyone. I love you all, but
However,
I don't love you when it comes to buying tickets
when it
for
comes to buying
BTS.
tickets, goodbye.
Yes, like that is a war that I am going to win because
Someone's asking were the people pushing at the concert? No,
No.
everyone was so respectful, and we got tickets with seats for permission to dance. But for Suga's concert, because we went to Suga's concert 2023,
yes.
2023, and we didn't have seats, and no one pushed us because
Mm-hmm.
Army is just superior. I'm sorry, like it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Everyone's super nice with each other and
I mean,
super respectful.
I've been to many concerts and honestly, armies have been the best audience.
Yeah, because you have gone to a lot of different concerts.
Yes.
Me, on the other hand, I just went to concerts like really in the back, but you go like for first rows.
If
type
I
shit.
am not at the floor, I don't want to go.
You see, like you see how greedy she gets with the concerts.
I just love concerts.
Yes.
Well, good luck to everyone. There's only 400 people here, so hopefully every single person gets to go to their comeback
but
tour.
just us, nobody
Yes,
else.
just us. So let's share the energy here and not
Don't
out.
share it with nobody else.
Yeah. I'm the same. Only floor for any concert. Thank you. Like maybe if it's like $5, I will go to the back, but I don't. I prefer going to the floor. You know, I'm too short for the floor. That's the main problem that I have because same. I'm also
Yeah, she's
I'm
super
also
short,
short.
and also, I mean, I'm short too, but I'm taller than her. But she's super short, so it's so funny.
Yes.
Just get your phone like all the way up, girl, and
Yes. And I just try to jump. And also I
Yeah.
go to like metal concerts and rock concerts and stuff like that. So these are like huge men. Like they are tall and they are usually either they are bald or have like a lot of long hair. They have like long hair. And it's like they're always so tall because these are usually men, grown men. And I'm like, please.
can you move your head?
But yeah.
Gonna wear the platform.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because you only like metal and BTS. That's it.
No, now BTS has opened my mind to way
Yes,
more
but to go
genres.
to a concert,
Oh yeah.
that's what.
No,
like,
but I've changed my mind a little.
Oh,
but for
oh,
now, yes, I've
oh.
only been to like metal concerts and stuff.
okay, let's keep watching.
Yes, let's be watching. Wait, do you think in 2026 BTS will go to Europe? 100%. I feel like they're
Oh.
going to go back to Wembley.
Oh,
But yeah, that's just a hope of mine. Even if I don't go, I just want them to go again because it was such a wonderful experience.
for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. Like it was a historic moment. And I remember that the news and
Yeah.
every single person was talking about it. And also Simon Cowell was like there. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
I think BTS went to like Britain's Got Talent or something about one of those UK shows and Simon Cowell was like there. And I think it was J-Hope, the one who said like, see you on Wembley. And he looked pissed. And
Yeah.
I live for that. So I want that to
Yeah,
happen
because
again.
J-Hope didn't mean it like that, but he took it like that. So it's like that's his problem.
Yeah. Yeah, Simon expression is priceless. Yes, I love that and I want that to happen again because Simon is such I hate
There's so many opinions
yeah,
about
I
him.
hate him because he keeps denying like it's an obsession that he has with BTS at this point.
Yeah.
He keeps denying BTS's influence in the music world as a group. And he's always like back to his group. And then he's like, well, I'm going to create another group like the one I did before. And he's like, first of all, you didn't even create it.
Yeah.
Second of all, it failed. Like it lasted 5 years. And third of all, your other projects suck.
Yeah.
You don't
I think that was the only project that had something in them.
Yes, because that entire thing that he did, I don't remember which year, like 2020, 2021. I don't even remember which year it was when he was like, we're going to create like UK pop. And he tried to make like boy bands and girl groups, and he failed completely, like completely. And now he's doing that again. It is like, you're a loser. Like, you're going to fail again. Because
Yeah.
even with One Direction, it was like, he didn't make One Direction. It was that other girl, what's her name? Nicole from the
Yeah.
Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
He didn't have
She
the
had the vision.
he
She was the
didn't
one that
have
had
the vision. He doesn't have the vision. He just doesn't. Like, just because he's like a famous judge, it doesn't mean that he's the
Yeah,
one
he's a
creating
famous
these
judge
amazing
because
groups.
he's rude to everybody. And it's like, okay, but you don't have the talent to see what's gonna work.
And I feel like he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get he doesn't get what makes a group
Successful.
successful, appealing. Like, I saw those groups for research purposes for my video, and it's like, this just doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
it's this is not a good lineup for a group. So yeah, he thinks of himself as a mastermind.
Oh my
Exactly, like
goodness.
that is a huge problem. Like,
Yeah, but I think this person right in the dot said the exact reason why Simon doesn't like is not working his vision is because he has too many cosmetic surgeries so he can see.
oh my god,
Yes,
stop it.
I think that is the reason. Like actually, like I think that's the one and only reason.
Okay, but for real, I feel like he's never had the vision. I feel like
No,
he's
no, and he hasn't.
literally
The
like
only successful thing he has is not even his. It wasn't his idea.
It wasn't his
vision.
idea. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, where Nadia? Oh, hi.
Oh my god. Again?
Microcosmos.
You don't need to stop. I need BTS to come to my house country, Poland, even though I live in America, and I saw them in Chicago night one in 2019. Oh my god, to see BTS in 2019.
Oh my goodness, how was that? Tell us in the comments. How was seeing them in 2019?
Yeah, because I feel like that was an entire different experience. Seeing them pre-pandemic and
Post-pandemic.
post-pandemic, I feel like it's a different experience because with concerts in general, like, I felt a difference in concert crowds. So
I really hope they go to Poland then.
I hope they go to countries that they haven't gone before that still have like big fan bases, because there are
Yes.
so many countries that they have not gone to yet, and there are huge BTS crowds there. You
Mhm.
know, for example, in Latin America, they have only gone to, I think, Chile, Brazil, and Mexico, and it's like they always go back to Brazil because they have these stadiums. But it's like, just look at the other countries as well, because there are so many armies there. There are so many armies. So I hope those armies get the chance to see them live.
So like India.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many armies there. So many.
So hopefully it's gonna be something in chapter
Yes.
2.
And BTS always do the unexpected, because no other artists, like, they just go to the main countries and that's it. I feel like BTS,
At least goes.
yeah, like in 2019 they tried to go to as many countries as they could, and in 2020 they were supposed to as well,
Yeah.
but it was canceled.
Okay, let's go back.
Yes. Okay, so that was what I was trying to say.
The
with
whole thing about the
this
freaking
graphic, I think genuinely it took me like a day.
The first and the biggest of the superstars in K-pop to come out of Seoul and reach the world are BTS.
Of BTS.
That's why BTS being K-pop or not is still a debate. Okay, but BTS are still a boy band. Sure, you wouldn't be wrong by calling them a boy band, but again, don't assume they work like every other popular boy band you've seen. No, you shouldn't recognize them by their hairstyles because they change their looks a lot. No,
That was such an important point, because I remember, like, there's so many reactions when everyone says, wait,
okay, so I get it. This is the blonde one. And then they mix them up because
The
no.
blonde one is all of them.
Yes, every single member has a different hairstyle at different points during different comebacks.
Yeah.
So that was personally important for me to say because no other introduction says that.
Listen to me, Veracity. Why you post a video like that when Jimmy is exposing himself?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everyone's commenting about the belly button.
Oh.
Not a complaint though. Not a complaint.
Actually, this is a service for the community.
Thank
so,
you.
Anyways,
It's always welcome.
yes. Anyways, enjoy it because I'm going to play it now. Their songs are not all bright pop songs about love. Those are just the ones
Artist protection, stop it.
are willing to play and accept. And they are very cool as well. But I'm serious, that is a very small minority of their discography. That is why no, people who actually listen to BTS are not teenagers. They are around BTS's age, most in their 20s and 30s. And no, BTS are not teenagers. Okay, but in the end, I was supposed to say their ages, but I feel like that would make no sense because
The ages are gonna keep changing.
yes, they're going to keep changing and just if they want to do the math, they're going to do the math. But usually I just say they are on their late 20s, early 30s, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, that's
Because
the easiest.
saying like they don't really care about their ages. They care that they are a boy band and that they are K-pop, and that's why they don't listen to them.
Also, I think our dad got super surprised they're in their late 20s, early 30s because they looked super young.
Yes. And everyone says, oh, I thought they were like 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds. And I'm like, no.
Huh?
no. Look at their dates of birth. Like these years are not teenagers.
1992.
Yeah, no.
That was
They're not
1,000
teenagers.
years ago.
No. Jing is screaming right now if he listens.
I'm sorry, Jing. I love you.
BTS are not teenagers. Okay, but in the end, every star part of any yes, group Jessica, they are wants to go grown solo. Men. BTS has not. Okay, this was also so important for me. Everyone says, okay, but every boy band star wants to go solo because I don't blame them. That's all they've seen. Like,
That's why they need to understand that BTS is different.
yes, because it was so important for me to say this because I understand why most people think that because that's what happens. Like, NSYNC with Justin Timberlake, One Direction, when Zayn left, and then Harry Styles had like his entire like solo career, and it's different with BTS because, as I explained here, they don't see solo careers the same way that these other artists do, you know, like Justin Timberlake and stuff. It's different with them. It's different. And that's important for me to point out. Never seen it like that.
근데 1순위가 당연히 우리 멤버들도 다 그렇게 생각할 거야. 1순위는 무조건 일단 단체.
저한테 최우선 팀이고
The BTS members started releasing solo music 2 years after their debut, and they have maintained a group career for over a decade. Some of their solos, when I say this like over a decade, people are like, wait, what? Then they are like, they change their minds because it's like boy bands don't last a decade. Yes. Boy bands last 5-7 years maximum, but not more than that. Over a decade is crazy, and that I feel like makes BTS different. Like, yes, and they start to understand like, oh, like it really is different because if they release music 2 years 2 years after they started the group, then it's like, wait, 2 years and then now they're over a decade together while also releasing solo music. It's crazy. Yeah. And it is because they are so unique. Like they're different.
Yeah, and I feel like BTS, I think the main reason why this keeps working with them is that they're friends with each other. They love each other. They take care of each other. So
yes, and also some people asked me to include that, and I would have loved to, like really, like maybe someday in the future, not now, please don't ask for it, but maybe someday in the future I will make like a proper hour-long introduction video, but I could not include their love
for each other, like as a group, as friends, as
Like
brothers.
their
I could not include
brotherhood.
that because the reality is that haters and skeptics and all of that, I feel like they don't care.
Yeah,
They don't care because
that's
when
more
you
for the fans.
yes, because when you say that to them, they usually respond, okay, but One Direction were also like a family and they loved each other. And then look what happened. Like they actually hated each other and they had these fights and all of that.
Yeah,
So,
they're always gonna try to
and they
miss the
always,
meme.
yes, they always say, you're just buying their marketing and you're just buying that idea, but it's actually false. And it's like, why even try with that point when
Right.
I can just say, actually look at the ways BTS is so different
is
to
the
these other
proof,
groups.
yeah.
And they are, then they start like, oh wait, really? Like actually they are different. Maybe their bond is real. And once they get really into them, then they're going to like accept it. But if I talk about their bond as friends, as brothers here during the first introduction for haters, it's like they're not going to believe it. I feel like. But I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Because it's fan service. That's what everyone says. So I just
And it sucks. It sucks because we know that is not only fan service, but for they don't know it, and for them
yes.
it's
And
just
try
gonna
to,
be like whatever.
Try to convincing a hater and someone who doesn't like boy bands because of all of
It
this.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It wouldn't make sense. Like
And also, like, it wasn't the point of this video.
yes, if trying to explain that like in a short video, it would be so difficult. So I decided to just focus in all of these things that BTS are unique, and then they are going to like, wait, actually maybe their bond can be true.
Yeah.
So they can see that by themselves.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't include that. Yeah. Okay, so songs are under the name BTS, others are under their own name, and others are under both. Even as solo artists, they still introduce themselves as a member of BTS.
I'm a BTS. J-Hope for BTS.
I'm Jimin of BTS.
And on their BTS tours, they also perform their solo songs. Okay, but how musically diverse can a mainstream, mass appeal, family-friendly group like this really be? To answer this, I'm going to... This is... Honestly, this commentary, how musically diverse can a mass appeal group like this really be? This belief is what made me make this video.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you listen to metal, but you like BTS, and then I respond, well, yeah, because they make like different genres of music, and they're like, yeah, I mean, but everyone really does that today. These days, like pop music is so like diverse, and it's like at the end of the day, it's just pop music. It's not like very different.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like metal or stuff. And I'm like, but they're really different. Like they really do different kinds of genres and different styles that are super different from each other.
And so sometimes like even opposite from each other.
Yes. And people won't believe it until I show them, because there are no other groups like this.
Yes.
In the end, they all do have like a limit on what they do. So if it's pop music, they can go like...
it goes around pop
Yes,
music.
they
Yes,
can-
they can be a little bit here and there, like a little switches,
Mhm,
but it's always gonna go around pop music,
mhm.
which is fine. Like that's an artist and that's
And I
their
love that.
genre.
That's the
yeah.
way I listen
Good
to
for them.
Yeah, that's the way I listen to most
But
music.
BTS has never been like that.
Yes, they are like, because they are 7, there are so many music genres. So that is basically why I decided to make this entire video. We talk about archetypes. When first getting to know BTS, many try to recognize them with boy band tropes. Who is the bad boy, the cute one, the funny one, or the breakout solo star? Although I don't like these labels, I understand that people who don't know them need something to associate them with. So here's one label for each of them. The rappers are J-Hope, RM, and Suga. RM used to stand for Rap Monster, but now it stands for Real Me, so just use RM. In Korea, last names go first. So RM is the stage name of Namjoon.
My name is Namjoon.
RM is the poet, because he is good with words. RM is the official leader. I really wanted to say RM is the official leader, because I've seen so many times that reaction channels and people who are just getting to know BTS, they have
Say
this...
the person in the middle.
No, I was not talking about that. I was saying that
when people say, yeah, because RM is the leader, they always feel like, oh, this is controversial. Like there's a leader? Because that's what usually happens with boy bands. It's like, no, we don't have a leader because we are equal and all of that. And leader in groups has such a bad connotation. You know, like I wanted to make clear that RM is the official leader. He's not just kind of a leader, because I've seen reactors say that. Oh, because yes, I've heard that RM is kind of the leader. He's not kind of the leader. He's the leader. And it's not the same with Western boy bands that people say, oh, he's the leader because he's the most famous one, or the whatever, like he's the one in the middle or whatever. It's not about that. It's actually from the role of leading, like from I explained in the video, like he's the spokesperson and all of this stuff. So he's the official leader. Which does not mean he's the main guy. It means he's the spokesperson in the group.
There's Roxy there. We see you, girl. We see you. She's saying my playlist is 95% BTS because they have all I need. Yes. Yes. I have so many. I separate my playlist by genre. BTS is in every single playlist. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, they're in all of them.
Actually, yes, because if you add BTS music plus their solo music, there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I have I'm going to sound crazy, but I have an Excel sheet with
Yes. Because, hear me out.
with all of their songs, because
She has something with Excel. She likes using Excel.
because it's easy for me to categorize that. So I have that with everything, like covers and all of the information. So with that, there are like more than 500 songs, including everything, covers, different versions, remixes, and all of that. So it's a lot. it's a lot.
But
But yeah, thank you so much for the comment.
yes, always open for more.
Yeah. My playlist is 95% BTS because they have all I need. Yeah, and usually it's the same with me. Like I
Yeah.
listen to metal/rock music and BTS, and it's crazy. Like if I just want to listen to like pop music, I end up just listening to BTS. If I just want to end up listening to jazzy music, I end up listening to the BTS jazz playlist.
Yeah, so there's literally no way to escape.
Yeah.
If you want a genre, BTS is gonna have it. So just
No,
listen to
and
that playlist.
it's
and
not
that's
just
it.
like a one-time thing, like, oh yeah, they made like this one hip hop
Jazz,
song.
No, it's a whole playlist.
Yes, it's an entire playlist, and there's like hours there of music. And I also have, of course, my Rock Town playlist, which is BTS's rock music, and honestly, it's amazing. Like I love that playlist. I love that playlist, and I love mixing it with my other rock bands because it just goes so well together, and I love that.
Let's keep watching.
Yes, there's music for everyone, DB group.
Because I'm the spokesperson, I'm going to speak a lot. I'm sorry.
RM is very smooth. He's multilingual. This clip was crazy. I had to include it last second. It's crazy that he gets, and the only BTS member who can speak fluent English.
Making some music.
In just like a minute, I think, he speaks 3 languages just like that.
Just like that, because
He's crazy. How could he do that?
I have no words when it comes to Namjoon.
Stop it.
Together with her?
리조랑 얘기했어요. 뭐 작업 같이 할 생각 있는지. Oh, so it was so loud and crazy and hectic there.
And RM is known for his wordplay and lyricism. Think of him as a rapper
I'm not down, motherfucker, with the bullshit. Get it up, yeah. Young 쳐들어가 bullshit.
in alternative hip hop, indie pop, and R&B,
Fuck the trendsetter, I'm gonna turn back the time.
in which his introspective words can properly shine. Next is Suga. Suga stands for shooting guard, one of the 5 positions in basketball.
Shooting and guards, so Suga.
And yes, it's because he is a basketball fan. As a solo artist, Suga also goes by August D, which is DT Suga backwards.
DT Suga.
DT stands for his hometown, Daegu town.
That's your hometown, DT? Yeah, DT.
Suga and August D are the stage names of Yoongi.
You can call me August D or Suga or Yoongi.
Suga's keyword is underground rapper because that is his background, and he is used to doing everything in his songs. Suga is known as the main producer in BTS. I know most people get it, and I love you all for that. But there's always
That person.
less than 1% of the comment section that is like, actually, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to make an introduction and put one label for each of them. And of course, when it comes to his music, Suga is closer to the underground rapper label than Namjoon. Of course, I know that we know that Namjoon is also an underground rapper, and he actually started this entire BTS project.
Yeah.
He is the one. However, his music, his role in BTS, he's a spokesperson and everything. He is more like a poet. And yes, he's also an underground rapper, but I'm trying to do something with the labels in this video.
Yeah.
So, of course, the majority got it. Thank you so much. But it's still like that tiny...
Those comments, you're still gonna get them. Like,
yes.
It's still
It's
gonna
like,
be.
Of course, I know. We all know. But it was necessary because I'm just giving them labels like most people do. And then taking out these labels.
Yeah.
So.
Suga speaks Korean and the truth. Thank you so much
Yes.
for that comment because it was so accurate.
It's BTS
It has received awards producing for others. Suga is not scared of calling others out in his lyrics, and his delivery is unapologetic, aggressive, fast, and overall extremely dynamic. The third round, and also I saw, it's always less than 1%, I swear, but it's inevitable. That's why I don't read the comments anymore, except for the first hours. But I also saw that, why didn't you include that Suga also has like a love for soft songs, like lyricism and these sweet songs? And it's like, I'm trying to do something. And in the end,
There is a point for everything.
in the end, I also explained that, but he also plays the piano and the guitar, and he loves writing these warm lyrics. I say it in the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are going to be everywhere you go.
But still, like,
yes.
You mentioned what you had to mention. Like,
I
it's
mentioned what I
whatever.
had to, like, it's
I'm gonna say that in Suga's concert, this music was hitting. Like, it was great. Like, it was great.
It was so good.
It was so good. I just heard like the little compilation you did there with the little songs. It reminded me so much of that concert and that era. We were just talking about it.
Yes.
And it was great. Like, it was so good. It was like everyone was shaking ass. Like, it was amazing.
Stop it.
No, it was the truth with the truth.
Okay, let's
continue watching the video. Yes.
Rapper is J-Hope. J-Hope's name was inspired by his musical idol, the rapper J. Cole. But J-Hope also has some of his real name. Last name John, first name Hosok. J-Hope is the street dancer because he's always been into street dancing. So his music, rap style, and even personality complement his energetic dance. We think of hip-hop, synth-pop, trap, House.
I love house.
When I found that clip, I was like, I need to include it. I love house. And then,
Oh, in the house.
and then cut
He's
to
most
house
known
music.
for his catchy curses. Ad-libs.
Suppose you crazy. F.A. more. Now run me over. Young stone. You know I can take it more.
And flow switches.
Someone was discontent. Is that a word?
Discontent.
With the fact that I included his ad-libs. But it's like, but that is a big part of ad-libs is like, woo, woo, like, brr, brr, oh, the sounds he makes. Like, come
I
on,
love
let's
that.
go. That's my point. Like, he's known for that. Why would that be a bad thing? Like, I would say like it's such an important part of BTS's songs. Every single song has J-Hope's ad-libs. Like, it's so important.
And their song amazing.
Yes.
All of them.
And also I saw a comment that said, I wish you included the songs, J-Hope's songs from Jack in the Box, more songs from that album, because he's trying to separate himself from his old image. And I'm like, I disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree, because his new album is Hope on the Street, which is all about dance. And then that's volume 1. There's going to be a volume 2. So he's not trying to get rid of the dancer image. Absolutely not.
He was just trying to do like an album that he liked.
Yes. And it's like, and I still mention Jack in the Box at the end. I still mention it. So it's like,
Yeah, confusing.
yes. But I'm okay with the label street dancer. And then I can explain that he's not just that. That's
Mi amor
said it.
hobby.
Oh,
Hobby so good.
Next, we have the 4 singers, Jin, V, Jungkook, and Jimin. Study with Jin. Jin is the stage name or abbreviation of Seokjin, and Jin's keyword is sentimental or emotive. Not emotional, but emotive. Before becoming a singer, he was a theater student during university, and it's his range of emotions why he takes the main acting role in several BTS music videos. So some of his musical strengths are his tender, sorrowful, and free-spirited vocals, which show his emotional range.
I love this song so
A big
much.
inspiration for him
I love that
is
song so
Coldplay,
much.
a band he and BTS collaborated with.
There's a lot of rock on this.
저는 이제 밴드분들 중에 콜드플레이 형님들을 되게 좋아하는데
So think of pop rock, Brit rock, new wave,
I love this album so much. You don't understand.
The album is great.
Jin shines as a live band vocalist. Members of the Grammy panel described his vocals as a silver voice, and he's best known for his strong falsetto and high notes.
왜 이렇게 진영이랑 지민이 형이 안 믿지? 그 둘 때문에 곡이 높아지실 때 자꾸.
Amazing. Listen to this. Amazing.
Next is Jimin. Park Jimin goes by his real name Jimin, and his keyword is ethereal.
It's really nice to meet you. I'm Jimin.
Jimin is a contemporary dancer. And his vocals have been described as delicate, sweet, and ethereal.
I love Film Out.
Not only his vocals,
You
but
know
his
how people say that, oh, when I sing Just One Day, suddenly I'm Korean?
Yes. Yes. Fluent in Korean.
Okay, I don't know what it is about Film Out, but suddenly I'm Japanese because,
For real, because she be singing like all of the like the whole song.
yes, I don't know why. Like, it's so easy. It's
To
so
your ear.
Yeah, it's easy to remember and then sing
Oh.
it.
For everyone, me too. People, I think they have the same experience with Film Out.
Can everyone, for some reason,
Just sing.
to Film Out? Is it just me?
Yeah, there's people.
I sing it word for word. Exactly. That's
That's how it is.
Mm-hmm. I really hope they sing Film Out again. Like, I need it.
Yes, we need that.
Because-
Like a updated performance.
Yes, it was. Their Japanese projects are always so fast. Like, they released Lights in 2019, and then that's it. But maybe if they go to Japan and maybe they perform there, like, I don't know. I have hope. Personality is also sweet and cute.
Cutie, sexy, lovely.
Cutie and sexy and lovely.
Sexy, cutie, lovely.
I'm sweet guy. Cutie, sexy, lovely, sweet guy.
And most importantly, Jimin is unapologetically pop. R&B pop, synth pop, Latin pop, and anything that showcases his singing style. And Jimin is known for his hypnotizing performances. On the complete opposite of singing styles is V. V, the stage name
Actually,
of Taeyeon.
I feel like, being completely honest, there were some keywords, there were some labels that were easy for me to put on BTS, and there were some others that were not as easy.
Yeah.
And
Like RM, right away poet.
yeah, like that was so obvious to me because he's a spokesperson, he's the leader, he is good with words.
His thing is words.
He's multilingual. His thing is words. And the same way, I feel like Jimin instantly, I don't know why, ethereal. I don't know why.
Instantly, yeah,
It was
it clicked.
instantly. It was so clear to me. Like, I feel like that's the perfect word.
Yeah.
Because just think about it. Like, not only his image and his personality and his voice, his music is also ethereal. His performances are ethereal. Every single thing is ethereal. So
Yeah.
it was easy for me.
I think, it happens when people like RM and Jimin, they have a personality and that's them. And that's the essence they are always going to have. However, other people, like we have so many so many stages in life
Mhm.
that we just like adapt to it. And I feel like some other members, for example, like even J-Hope, like he has different stages in his life and
Yeah. And
different
he's
things.
versatile.
He's so versatile.
And it's not that Namjoon and Jimin are not versatile.
Oh my goodness, I don't know that word, like the pronunciation.
Okay, but it's not that they are not it. It's just that it was easier for me to categorize them because their music fits with their, it matches
For them,
their
it's a little bit
voice
more
and their dance style and their personality and everything.
because that's their essence. And
Mhm.
some other people just adapt.
Yeah.
Let's keep watching.
Both pronunciations work. Okay. I also, another thing, part of the videos that I have to always check is the pronunciation. And still, like, there are so many words for each script that I make, for each video that I write. There are like words that I'm not sure about, so I look them up and then I put the video out, and there's still mispronunciations, because that's just what happens when
Erica wrote verse a tile. Verse a tile. Damn, I think it
where is it?
Erica. Verse a tile.
Versatile.
Versatile or versatile? Sa or a? Well, I'm sorry guys. This is not gonna work today. Okay.
Okay. Stands for victory.
Only V. Okay, victory.
And his keyword is soulful. V is a baritone. It's versatile.
It's
Very deep,
tile.
husky,
Yes, thank you,
soulful
Nini
voice.
Bug.
His songs are R&B. I'm going to be completely honest. I did not like jazz music until Taeyeon.
Period.
No, like,
that's a
I'm
great
being
statement.
I'm being completely
You
honest.
know I love jazz.
You do.
I
You
have
do.
my fan.
You actually-
yeah, I love it. Like sometimes I'll be just listening to music like that, like
Yes.
in my car. You don't understand when we released this music. I listened to be like I think absolutely every morning. Like on my way to work, like every morning I'm gonna listen to B at least 5 times. No, no, genuinely, like yeah, a day. I think so.
Really?
Yeah,
That's very nice.
yeah. I really like it because I've always like jazz music. That's my thing because I used to dance to jazz music, so jazz music is always in my head. Like it's always for me, and B and I, we just have that connection with music. It's great.
Yeah, but BTS has opened my mind to so many other genres. Like it's so beautiful. Like I love listening to jazz now because of him. So yeah,
Yes.
neo soul and all of that. Indie pop and jazz. And V, of course, loves including flutes and saxophones on his songs. V is an old soul. He loves photography, old music, and formal clothing. V is known for his warm lyrics, especially during the holiday season.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Amazing.
Member.
I listen to that cover
Jungkook
every
is
single day.
Last name is John. First name is Jungkook.
Jung and JT on the main now.
I'm 정국전.
See what I did there?
Oh
I'm sorry. I had to do that. I had to do it because
no, because your little jokes here and there.
I had to do it because I just find it was a surprise because how can you say John when JK is right there, or just use his last name, which is John without the G. It's like saying just instead of Justin, It's like that's not how it works. It's like
People are saying the shade. You guys need to understand. She's my sister. This is what she gets. Like we're sisters. We're playing like that, but we're really close. I promise.
Let me repeat it because listen, when I listen,
it's important. No,
it's important to me to get their names right. His name is not John, and his last name is not Cook. His name is Jungkook. His last name is Jung, which is different from Jungkook. Thank you.
No, I agree.
Jung and JT on the main now.
I'm 정국전.
Wrong. No, that's not how it goes.
The world is looking for, but keeps denying for some reason. Jungkook is not just inspired.
He could have said JK and JT. Exactly. Like it's right there. It's right there. It's just that he didn't know his name. He didn't properly know his name. And it's like, I understand because John is, there's a space and then there's Cook. But no, that's his entire name. That's not his last name.
By mainstream pop artists.
If I was a boyfriend, never let you go. We were so beautiful. There's nothing like us. There's nothing like you and me. I'ma leave the door open. I spent 10,000 hours. I do the same thing I told you when I never would.
He is now one of the biggest male soloists in mainstream pop.
So low.
His Western collabs
In the world, know my name, I'm the truth. So if you're ready,
got you skipping work and me. Fuck it, let's sleep in. Yeah.
and songs in English are pop perfection. I love this song. And like the biggest pop stars, Jungkook is known for his great stability at singing and dancing at the same time.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If your body gonna lick the side of the moon.
once you have associated the BTS members with their keywords, you have to forget everything I've just said because all the BTS members are experts at breaking out of their label boxes. The poet was also an underground rapper and can be very aggressive in his songs. The underground rapper loves playing the acoustic guitar and the piano and singing introspective, sweet lyrics. That's literally what I said in the beginning. I included it. Like, it's right here. And he's singing like sweet lyrics. Like, I included it.
Yeah. It's a plot
The
twist.
street dancer made an entire album with songs he performed with no choreographies. I mentioned the non-choreographies here. The sentimental one has a song about his love for fishing and he is very silly.
Worldwide handsome.
Worldwide handsome.
Worldwide handsome. Worldwide handsome, Jin.
The ethereal one also... I said before that there were some keywords or labels that were harder for me than others, and one of them was a label for Jin. Actually, at the very beginning, I had pop rock star for him, but it just didn't feel right because he has so many other, like, it was just not the perfect word for him, I felt like. And also, it's hard for me to label Jin because he has such a bright personality, but his music is so emotional, like it's so emotive, like I said, it's his word. It's so sentimental. Like there's a lot of like power in his voice and his face, his expressions and all of that. Compare that to his personality on interviews and stuff, it's like the complete opposite. So that's why it was so hard for me to choose one word for him. It was so hard for me.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
why.
remember you told me like when I tell you Jean, like what word comes to mind, and we had like a whole discussion about
Yeah.
it.
So yeah. People are saying that emotive works well, so I'm glad with that because it was hard for me to choose like one word to describe him. And then I was like, okay, maybe sentimental or emotional, but he's not emotional. He's emotive. Like he shows emotions in his voice and performances and all of that. And his rock music complements that. You're yawning.
I think that was on the dot. I'm sorry, I woke up super early today. But
Yeah.
like I think that word was right on the dot.
Yes. Shines in powerful hip hop performances. The soulful one can also deliver aggressive and high vocals. And the mainstream one loves composing non-mainstream songs. And somehow they
Amazing.
work perfectly as a group, performing together all of the styles I've mentioned and more.
Show me what you got.
To this day, I have not found that little section of the different song styles, the different music styles. I did that on purpose so people can see how
The
different.
versatility.
Yes, the versatility, because I could have put the songs in an order that made sense. Because, for example, On is of course not exactly mic drop, but I would understand how the same group made both songs. But if you put
The Truth Untold
yes,
and Mic Drop
and then Dynamite, it looks crazy because
it looks crazy.
there's so much versatility, that there's so many genres there and there's so many styles. Artist protection again. Like,
Guys, I'm sorry. It's not
Oh
my
my
fault.
god. This protection.
It's not my fault. It's always Jimin. Like, why?
I mean,
it's always Jimin.
always glad to see it too. It's great.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I think that part was really cool. Like, I got like stuck to it. It was really cool.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. So you can
It's
see
destiny.
that. Yes. To this day, I have not found a group as dynamic, creative, risk-taking, and surprising as them. If you think they are not for you, you just have to keep looking. You won't regret it. And that is it.
This one.
That is the video. What do you like?
Amazing.
What do you think about the video?
Honestly, I really liked it.
This is the first
lot.
time you were watching it.
It's the first time I'm watching it, and I remember the conversation we had about it, and
Yes.
the way it's always so it always amazes me the way you
Amazes me.
amazes me how you portray your videos, because one thing is for us to have a conversation and you give me the ideas of how, like, kind of like what you want to do, but at the end the videos that you post, they're always so artistic in a way. Like, why are you such a romantic for real? Like, it's crazy.
No, listen. Sometimes
it's
it's
great.
just it's unintentional because I love BTS. So in the end, I'm always going to put like my favorite clips and stuff.
Mhm.
And it's like, I just love BTS. I just love BTS.
Borat-tastic.
And I always put Borat table discussion. Literally, that's what we do. Like, I always say, I have an idea for a video. Let me explain it to you and tell me if it makes sense or if it makes sense or not. Or
And
what do
we-
you think about it?
And literally, like, when I'm super, super tired and I'm ready to go to bed, that's the perfect time for her to let me know.
Yes.
And she starts just like, I'm literally
I
ready to
wait
go to bed.
until you are like about to sleep.
Because you cannot do that during the day.
Mm-hmm.
No. When I'm awake, when I'm doing things, no. But however, like, she always comes to me, we always sit down, we always talk about it, and it's really fun. It's a fun conversation, like a conversation we're having right now. But looking at the final video, I feel like it's so artistic of you. Like, generally, like, the way you portray it is so cool to me. Like, that's why I love your video so much.
Well, thank you. I really try. So
Yeah,
I really try.
yes, and you can tell, like,
To do my
there's a lot
best.
of thought behind every single video. Like, you can tell a lot. Amazing.
So yeah. Pre-sleep is the best time. You can ruminate on it in your sleep. See,
Yeah.
that is the perfect time.
See.
So whenever you're about to sleep, I'm going to annoy you with my video ideas.
And wait, yes. Honestly, it's been like this since the very beginning of the channel, because I remember, like, before
Yes.
you making the whole channel, you were trying to make a magazine, and I kept
Yes.
telling you, keep thinking about it, and once you
Yes,
come
that
to
was
me,
that was your way of saying
no,
don't do a magazine.
don't do a magazine. And then you can, I mean, that can be something for the future, but you shouldn't have started there. But when you
Yes.
told me I want to do a YouTube channel, I was like, yes. Like,
Immediately.
immediately. And when you
Immediately.
told me I want to do live streams, I was like, immediately yes.
Yes.
Let's see, lovely, literally Lydia. Oh, that's so nice.
That's such a creative name. I always have trouble with usernames.
Uh-huh.
And it's like LLL Lydia.
That's so cool.
I wanted to mention that armies are buying Blue Side Outro from Hope World on December 28th, since he is the only member to not have a #1 iTunes this year. That is a very nice project. I didn't know, and I'm going to join the project. If I'm going to see what the project is about, and I'm going to join. December 28th. That's pretty close.
That's right now.
And is there a reason why we are choosing Blue Side Outro? I want to know.
Yeah.
Why not other songs? Okay. And thank you so much for your comment. That is very, very nice. I can't believe you guys are actually, you don't have to donate, by the way. We are still going to read your comments. And actually, if you keep commenting, my sister's going to get to it at some point.
Yes. But thank you very much. Like, it's very much
It's
appreciated.
very
Yes,
nice.
it's so nice of you guys. But yeah, if you see the project, if you see what it's about, you can like talk about it or like
Yeah, I had no idea there was a project.
yeah, you had no idea. So look into it later.
Yes. Okay. I also wanted to show you guys my Spotify Wrapped. So let's talk about Spotify Wrapped
The
because
Spotify raps.
um where is it? First, I want to show something funny about Spotify Wrapped because it always happens every single year. Do you get BTS on your Spotify Wrapped chat?
Let's see the chat.
I found this tweet which was funny. That never ending saga of why is BTS there every single year. And here's the picture. It's just so funny because it always happens. Why is BTS there? Because you listen to them. Like it's
because
the
yeah,
haters are like or like they hate BTS, but then they are actually listening to BTS. Can you believe that?
yeah, because
And also to get them on your Spotify Wrapped is because you are listening to at least one song so many
Everything.
times.
Yeah.
So many times.
all the time.
Like it's
And
funny.
then-
It's
no.
every single year. It's every single year.
No,
it
but
happens.
like honestly, if you publicly hate on BTS, I would be like so ashamed that they are in my Spotify rap. You know, like they would be like, why would they post that and say like, oh, and pretend
Yes.
they don't listen to BTS? That's such a lie.
Yeah, but anyways, that is the tweet that I wanted to show, and I'm going to show you my actual Spotify Wrapped. It's here. So let's go one by one because it's like a story or whatever. First, it says you listen to 51,599 minutes this year. I don't know if that's a lot. I've seen like hundreds of thousands, and I'm like, how?
How?
How do people actually listen?
Find the time.
Yes.
Crazy.
Does anyone remember their number? 23,000. Okay, 50,000 is huge. Okay, so actually, I think I'm higher than average. No,
Oh,
73,000.
someone says that's because it's a family account.
Mine
For the
is
for the hundreds of minutes.
Oh, okay, that would make
Hundreds of
sense.
thousands. But yeah, look at the numbers. Like they do almost the same as you. A little bit more or a little bit less.
Yes, and I listen to a lot of music, and of course, I think pretty much every single day I listen to BTS, purposefully because I'm supporting them, and also because I just want to. Like I'm on the car, I'm going to listen to BTS, and I'm on the car every day. And then I'm here getting ready every day. So it's like, it's always BTS is going to be there. So that's my number. And then your biggest listening day was October 20th with 722 minutes. I don't know which day that was and why it was my biggest listening day.
October 20?
Yes. I
That's
don't
so interesting.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that information. I don't know. My minutes listened, and then biggest listening day. Okay, top 5% of listeners worldwide. Okay, I guess that's higher than average, but still not crazy. My top song is Neuron, guys. My top song is Neuron because that is the truth. And
Truth is out. Oh look.
oh, thank you so much for the donation. I cannot pronounce the name. Yugon. I'm scared of pronouncing.
Yeah, we don't know how to pronounce
I have
it.
no idea how to pronounce other names, but,
But
thank you so much. I like the development of BTS solo music because no matter how my music taste changes, there is a BTS member who is making something that fits me. 1000% I agree. Like when they announced that they were going to focus on solo music because of the military stuff and all of that, I felt different things because of course I want group music from them, like music from them as a group. However, the solo music has been amazing because the range of genres has expanded even more. It was already crazy before. It was already like there were so many genres, but now it's like way more.
And expanding way more and like focusing on genres, like specific genres too.
Yes. And it's been very, very cool because there are some projects that you just don't expect. Like I kind of expected Namjoon to do an album like right place, wrong person, but not really. Like it was a surprise for me.
Honestly,
it was.
It was surprising. It was surprising, especially
and Jack in
because
the Box as well. Like I did not expect.
We did not expect that
to
at
go
all.
from Hope World to Jack in the Box was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially like the pre-release single was More, and I'm like, wait, what? This is literally Linkin Park. Like More,
yeah,
is Linkin Park. The sound, it sounds like
so
Linkin Park, and Linkin Park is my favorite rock band. So I was like, oh my god, like
What is happening?
J-Hope surprising me once again. It was crazy. But yeah, Neuron is my top song because I focused a lot on the new projects and the Billions project. So a new project and also a song from the Billions project is Neuron. So that's why I believe it's my top song. Which song did you guys get?
They be commenting. Remember the username Microcosmos?
Mm-hmm.
They got Microcosmos.
Oh, that's so nice. You love Microcosmos.
Yeah, they probably do.
They do love Microcosmos. Okay, so my top 5 songs are number 1, Neuron, number 2, Lost, number 3, The Astronaut, number 4, Wildflower, and number 5, Hegum. And that is because of the Billions project. I definitely focused a lot more on the new stuff, but because there were so many playlists with the Billions project plus the new stuff, I guess that's the
It
reason
kind of
why.
added up.
Yes, and also as you can see here, the new songs are still at the top. Like Neuron and Lost are still at the top.
Yeah, Hegum to me is my top. Like I love it.
Yes. And then this is what I'm telling you guys. Like during January, my top genre, which Spotify does this thing that I don't understand, mild goth rock out new metal. What does that mean? I have no idea. But this is non-BTS, so we don't care. This was January. And then May was Rainy Day Korean Indie. And it was because RM released his album. Listening to artists like RM and Eon, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I love his collaborations with Namjoon. Like they always do so well together with their songs and stuff. So that was May. And then June was Hallyu Slow Dance K-pop. And it was BTS, Jin, and J-Hope. I don't know what that means, but okay. I love it.
I guess.
I love it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. And then my top artist is RM. Minutes
Look
listening,
at him.
sitting there with his cat.
Such
And
a
then
cutie.
minutes listen 14,000 and it's top 0.5% of listeners worldwide. I've seen crazier numbers. Like that is not a crazy number at all. Like
Yeah.
I feel like 0.5% is like a normal number. I feel like I can do better. I feel
Maybe
like
next year.
maybe next year. Um but yeah, who was your top artist? Chat. I don't know how to feel about calling you guys chat.
Yeah, chat is fine.
I guess.
Someone said top artist BTS. Someone has 0.001.
That's what I
That's
want.
the standard.
That's what I want.
Someone got Suga, RM, BTS, Jungkook, Yoongi. That's Suga. That's BTS.
I'm going to be completely honest. Like I listen to a lot of BTS, like as a group, but these years, like the truth is that the solo project I listen to more of
The
the
solo
solo
projects,
projects.
of course,
that
because
is the reality because those are the new songs.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I still listen to BTS every single day, and I focus a lot on Dynamite because of the 2 billion project, and then Butter, and what else? Run BTS because it's the newish song. Take Two because it's the newish song, and then everything. You know, I just put it like on a shuffle and just whatever BTS song that is there, I'm going to listen to it. And I also have a playlist with all of BTS and all of the BTS solo songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I just play that, and whatever comes, I listen to.
Yeah.
I got Who, says someone. I'm surprised that I didn't get Who because how many times have we listened to Who?
1,000.
Thousands of times. Thousands of times.
In one day. Like, it's crazy. Like, I love that song. Like, you don't understand.
Yes. Okay, so that was my top artist. And my top artists, number 1, RM, number 2, J-Hope, number 3, BTS, number 4, Jin, and number 5, Augusty. This is definitely because of the Billions project. I feel like I focused so much on the Billions project that it has affected my Spotify Wrapped a lot because I have listened to like the others as well, but because their songs are not on the Billions project anymore,
they're not in the top.
Yes.
But still, like, all of them is BTS.
Yes. And I'm going to prove to you guys that all of BTS are right up there because wait. Okay, so this is the main picture, top artists, top songs. And then if you search for individual artists, the artists that you think maybe your number 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever, you can go to the profile, go to share, and then you can see if they were like your number 6, 7, 8, or whatever. So even though it didn't come up on my Spotify Wrapped, Jungkook was my top artist number 6. And then top artist number 7 was a rock band. And then top artist number 8 was V. And top artist number 9 was Jimin. So my top 10 was full of BTS.
Literally.
Full of BTS. All BTS, literally. Oh, someone is asking New Army what is Billion Project. So I'm going to show you. I have a video in my channel titled the BTS Billions Project, and I explained the project there. It's a project that is about trying to give every single BTS member a billions plaque. The Hyung line are the only ones who don't have one because the other 3 members, like the younger ones, the Maknae line, they do have songs over 1 billion. So they are receiving their billions plaque, or they have already received their billions plaque. So we need to focus more on the Hyung line when it comes to the project. And I actually have it here. I'm going to share it with you guys. Okay, so this is part of the songs, part of the Billion Project. This account put Running Wild here because it's gaining whenever there are new songs, they gain so many streams um fast. So the song that is gaining the most streams right now, that a song that is by Jin, is Running Wild. But the actual song part of the project is The Astronaut. I focus on both, so you can do whatever you want, I guess, because I don't really know which song would be part of the project. I know that it was The Astronaut, but because it is a new song, it's getting so many streams. So I'm streaming both. I'm focusing on both, honestly. And then from 9 June, here it says Wildflower, but I also know that some people are focusing on Lost. So I'm focusing on both. And then for BTS, this is definitely Fake Love. For the BTS Billions project, Fake Love is the song that you need to focus on right here. And J-Hope is also complicated because some people say it's more and other people say it's Neuron. I'm focusing on both. Again, because Neuron is a new song, it's gaining more streams than more. And finally, Hagam. This is the song. There's no problems here. This song is the one that has to get to 1 billion streams. So if you guys want to be part of the Billions project, please stream these songs and the other ones that I've mentioned, and that is it. Thank you.
Nice.
I am not giving up with the Billions project. I'm not giving up with the Billions project because the projection dates are like all over the place, and every single month they say
they keep switching.
They keep moving around. Sometimes it says it's going to get 1 billion views in 2025, then it says 2026, and then it goes back to 2025, and then it says 2028, and then it goes back to 2026.
No, it's going crazy.
Yes, it's going crazy. So I try to not focus on that anymore. I'm just listening to the songs. End of the story.
And
I'm just listening to the songs.
It gets there when it gets there.
Yes. Do you know how much we have left for them? What, as in time? The thing about this project is that we don't really have like a date except maybe before BTS's comeback. And we don't know when that is going to be. However, we know that they're going to get back from the military in June of 2025. They're not going to release a song in June 2025 unless they pre-recorded something, but I don't think so. But that is usually that is the date that I have in my mind. But I try to not focus on dates anymore. I'm streaming as much as I can and being part of the project, and that's it. And actually, you as a casual army, you're also listening to those songs a lot.
I listen to Fake Love all the time, Hagung all the time. More is one of my favorite songs in the world. I participate a lot.
Yes. Oh, as in numbers left before we reach 1 billion. It depends on the song. Like if you go to a Spotify on desktop, you can see the numbers. But I don't know. I just know that Taeyeon just reached 1 billion some time ago, and that basically means that the Magnet line all have 1 billion plaque.
Yes,
it's the Hyung line and BTS, the ones that we need to focus on. BTS already has a couple of billion plaques, but why not have another one, right?
Yeah, and the next one in the list is Fake Love. So
yes, the next one in the list is Fake Love. So do you guys use Station Head Army or member focused channels? I personally don't. I have used Station Head a couple of times, but I prefer to do my own playlists and then stream from them. Mm. So let's remember that
the ones who are missing their Spotify plaque is not just the rap line, it's also Jin. So it's the Hyung line. So focus on the 4 members.
And BTS.
And BTS. Okay, so before there was another thing that I wanted to talk about that I included in the title, which is Billboard. So Billboard had their what's it called? BBMAs, Billboard Music Awards.
Oh,
Yes, I
remember you told me.
I told you. And where is my link? So first things first, Jungkook won, and that's good news. So this is from BTS official. Jungkook has won top K-pop album and top global K-pop song at the 2024 BBMAs. A big thank you to ARMYs for your unwavering love and support.
Nice.
Yes, so he won 2 categories, but honestly at this point, I feel like there was another category. What was the name, everyone? Can someone remind me? It was something like global sensation something, like K-pop global something. And he didn't win. And it's so weird because if you just, yes, global K-pop artist. Global K-pop artist. Realistically speaking, Billboard just counts numbers, and if they didn't make Jungkook win, there's something weird. Maybe they have another set of criteria for him for that category. I don't know, but
it was weird.
Yes, because let's be honest, no disrespect to any other K-pop artist, Jungkook's numbers went beyond the K-pop category. So yes, congratulations. He deserved K-pop album and global K-pop song, but
he was also robbed.
Yeah, you said it, because solo estaban repartiendo. Yeah, I mean, I hope they stop with this weird
thing they're trying to do.
Yes, because I'm sorry, and this is just the reality. Once BTS comes back, if there are, let's say, 5 K-pop categories, they're getting all of them. That is just realistically speaking, you know?
Yeah.
And Jungkook has had such a big year. Like, his numbers are astronomical. O sea, especially with like 7 and like Golden in general. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yes. Someone says Billboard is literally about numbers and numbers only. This is I have to guess that there's another criteria. And I would understand that. And I would even I would respect that and all of that. But what's the criteria? Like, I need to know, because I don't know. And the billboards are usually like very respected. It's one of the big 3 when it comes to credibility. Like, they do have the criteria very strict. Like, if you appear on the Hot 100 and these Billboard charts, you are getting nominated. If you don't appear, you're not getting nominated. End of the story. Like, it's so easy to predict. It's not like the Grammys.
Yeah, so it's weird, like, why the criteria change out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, but that's Jungkook. And here's another thing that it's disappointing. Congratulations to Jungkook, though. Billboard, because of the BBMAs, they made a video about K-pop, like celebrating K-pop. And
K-pop first.
Okay, let me show you.
K-pop first made global headlines in 2012 when Psy's Gangnam Style music video became the first YouTube video to reach 1 billion.
That is completely fine. Like, Psy's Gangnam Style, I think it's necessary for them to include this in the video. Like, it's the first big song from K-pop to go global. So this is deserved, in my opinion.
Views. In 2017, BTS made their first U.S. award show appearance at the Billboard Music Awards, winning Top Social Artist.
Thank you, Billboard, for supporting us. Thank you.
In 2019,
Okay. Can you believe that that is the only achievement that they included from BTS when it comes to the Billboard Awards? That makes no sense. And even the the achievement that they choose was, yes, they were the first ones to attend and get Top Social Artists. And it's like, yes, that is historic, and I like that they included that. That's not the biggest thing they've done on Billboard. That is crazy that they only included this. And not only that, but then, as you can see here, it's 16 seconds. And the first part was just Psy and then just BTS. And then the other minute, like an entire minute full of random K-pop groups and random K-pop achievements when it comes to Billboard, which sure, mention them, but BTS's achievements are so much more than these Top Social Artists. And they attended first. And it's like, huh? Like, that's all you're going to include? Especially because
when they make history, literally.
Yes, because it's not just about being the first. Like, I'm sorry, it's not just about that. It's about influence. It's about the way they open the doors for all of these other categories to even exist. Because Psy, to include him first, I think is deserved. Like, he was the one who had the first big K-pop song to go global.
BTS broke records.
Yes, but Psy, fine, he can open the video, that is deserved. However, why even mention a random, yes, it was the Top Social Artist Award was the first award, but that was not what opened the doors to so many other categories in Billboard, K-pop categories in Billboard.
Yeah.
They have won pop duo group year after year, and they have won like Song of the Year. I'm sorry, not Song of the Year. They have won different categories when it comes to pop songs and all of that. It's so weird that they have only chosen this.
You know, like, it's so transparent. The sabotage. It's so transparent. Like,
I just find it so weird because, of course, you can mention, like, you created all of these K-pop categories. So I understand that they are talking about these other K-pop groups that they have done this and this on Billboard. And it's like, okay, sure. But what or who made all of those categories exist? What or who made them? BTS.
We all know it was BTS. Thanks to BTS, these categories are created. They did not exist before BTS.
Because now it's not just like one K-pop category. There are several K-pop categories. And they just mentioned this when it comes to BTS. It's so weird. And I'm fine with Psy section because that was his achievement.
And that was deserved.
Yes. But once he had his achievement, he didn't have like other achievements on Billboard, like recognized achievements on Billboard. BTS did time after time, many times. It's not just this award in 2017. It was all of the achievements they had on Billboard in 2018 and 2019, and then how they changed the game in 2020, and then 2021 how they came back with Butter, which was even bigger than Dynamite. So all of these things, like they didn't mention any of that. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. So, what are they going to do when they come back next year? That's exactly what I'm asking. Because what I used to think and what I saw was that Billboard nominations for the BBMAs always reflected their own charts. Like it was so easy to predict the nominations because you just see the Billboard charts. Now it's like with these K-pop categories, if you see the charts, it's like it's all BTS. So to change it up a little bit, I guess they're doing other criterias. My question is, okay, you want to change the criterias. What are the criterias? And how is BTS also not nominating those? You need to be transparent with me, you know?
Yeah, because it's like, okay, change the criteria. I'm pretty sure BTS would be nominated.
That's what
and
I'm
they
saying.
would still win.
That's what I'm saying. Because they can totally change the criteria. Is there a award show? They can do whatever they want. But at least explain the criteria. Like
and make it make sense that BTS is not winning, because make it make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yes. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. My video, my Spotify Wrapped, and the Billboard Awards. And you know what? I've said this in a video or two. I feel like BTS loves the Billboard Music Awards more than they love the American Music Awards. And I think it has to do with the opportunities the Billboard Music Awards gives them to do performances. With Billboard Music Awards, there's more time, there's bigger stages. I feel like there's more support from the awards for the performances. So I feel like BTS always goes back to Billboard. Oh, yes. There's more freedom. So I feel like BTS prefers the Billboard Music Awards. So I feel like they're going to go back to the Billboard Music Awards once they do their comeback. My question is, how is Billboard going to behave? Because they can do all of these weird stuff, which they've never done before, really. When BTS is not here, when they are like not releasing music as a group.
But when they come back?
How are they going to act when they come back? That's my question. That's what I'm thinking about. Because maybe they will go back to the AMAs, maybe. Especially because they received their Artist of the Year award at the AMAs. But still, I feel like BTS always has preferred the Billboard Music Awards. And being completely honest, me too. I feel like the Billboard Music Awards are more professional. But these kind of weird things, it's always a little bit like confusing to me. It's confusing to me. So do you think they're going back to the AMAs or the BBMAs?
I have the hiccups. I think they're gonna go back to Billboard.
I think so too. It's because
I'm pretty sure.
Billboard is directly, like the BBMAs are directly Billboard. The American Music Awards is like more, it's not Billboard. It's a bunch of other things as well. So I don't know. People are saying both. Hopefully.
I think both.
I mean, I wish they go back and they do like a comeback stage everywhere. You know, I want people to be sick of them. Like I want people to see them everywhere.
Hasta en la sopa.
Yes, hasta en la sopa. Everywhere. So if it's the Billboard Music Awards and the American Music Awards, fine. I'm more than okay with that. I would actually prefer that. But yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, we're saying goodbye
for tonight.
Yes, there's 3 minutes left, so just last comments.
Last comments, last questions, last goodbyes.
Yes. Yo quiero que vayan a los Mama y verlos ganar los 4D songs. Someone said that they want them to see them at the Mamas again and win the songs again.
We'll see.
We'll see. I think it will definitely happen. They will definitely win awards once again. I'm just very disappointed with the entire K-pop award show industry lately.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's saying good night from Europe. I think it's in morning in some parts of the world too. So
Good morning, good night.
good morning, good night, good afternoon, good everything. So Boraje, guys.
Bora sister, you're great, someone said.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, without her, I wouldn't be able to do these live streams because I cannot hold a conversation by myself. I really can't. I just talk to you. That's what I do.
Yeah, we talk. We talk. Take care, guys. Remember to save the link of the live stream.
Yes.
And see you next Wednesday.
Yes,
Next Friday.
Next Friday, guys. Next Friday, same time.
See you next Friday, guys.
And also, my video is probably going to be out before next Friday, so we're going to talk about it too. If you're
Probably
curious
with-
or if you didn't hear about it, it's about boy bands from the 90s, the 2010s, and the K-pop groups from the 2020s. That's what the video is about. So,
Probably
goodbye,
we're gonna
everyone.
see it next Friday.
Yes.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Love you all. See you on Friday.